Fire it up, bro.
Okay. The brand ban. They must have faced that top brand. Couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that was, and we ended up winning that, didn't we?
Yeah. He was like 0-11 at some point. We still won. I think he ended up like 2-15.
That's funny. Hate Viego. Or it's probably, they got the Viego skin.
Okay, that looks fake as hell. Elon Musk is touting the newest Grok that's like making videos. Some of these look okay, but some of them look like turbo fake.
I'm ready for the new Doctor Doom.
Yeah, that'll be sweet. Bring back Robert Downey. Oh, we got the Thresh matchup. I wonder if Mal's gonna be in here. It's his favorite. You can say that Thresh sucks when when I inevitably beat him. I don't know. I do lose the Thresh sometimes, but we'll do a Snowman Ward in honor of the Winter Storm. Yeah, I already basically just planned on my class Monday getting canceled. My class is Monday. If they don't, whatever. But if they do, it's fine.
Yeah.
Man, hopefully this guy actually knows how to play Zaya. Okay, so they don't have barrier bottom, they have ignite instead. Okay, Diego's top. Maybe pathing bottom. Yeah, I'm just gonna start holding this bush in the future because so many people try to cheese out in this bush. Instead of try bush. Invade is so risky. We don't even have... They have such a good level 1, level 2 with Ashe. Oh my god. Nah, I big time miscalculated that. I thought I had a window to go for the level 2, but they popped level 2 exactly. Exactly after I went in. I should have just flashed the hook earlier. I don't know. I screwed that up about a million different ways. That was dirty, but it ended up being better than it could have been. It's a little greedy to go ahead and complete that whole thing, but I'm going to do that and get boots, I guess. I'm not sure if anyone else had touched him in a while, so I just autoed him. Hey, what's up, Visigoth? Oh man, she like crazy cleared the wave before I got there. Viego just got big buffed on this patch too. Okay, nice. I should have him, I think, hopefully.
Be able to kill him.
Here comes Set behind you. Okay, at least we're not that far behind on farm XP. Well, I couldn't have saved a charge because I just fought him and it uses the charges when you fight. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Can you get down to this? I don't know. I think they're just probably dead. Like, I don't have flash. Am I just dead? Probably for trying to save him. Yeah. Yeah, we're all dead for trying to save his dumbass. Man, that's brutal. This is a bad game. Hopefully we can get back in. Yeah, it's like, hey, we're getting stomped bottom. They probably have vision of dragon because Fey lights. Let me see if I can go sneak it real quick. Guess at least he got it. Maybe this is redemption. I'm coming in. I'm gonna be late, but oh, nice! I ate the arrow. All right. Okay. Well.
You guys pretty much, I think, saved me.
Nice. I mean, it's not unwinnable. Oh my god. Timed out with one thing left. I'm like level 4 though. Ash is 6. It's bad. Yeah, I mean, I saw them put vision on it. I pinged it. This Fey light covers the dragon entrance. 100%. Unless you get confirmation from bot lane or there's a control ward sitting in that Fey bush, you just assume the Fey bush is always warded. And dragon is just, it's such a bait. It was even last season, but now it just takes forever to kill early. You really need priority in both lanes. And really, you need both lanes to be 6, because you lose so much XP just running over there. Like, I'm 2 levels down on the Ashe right now. Now, part of that's because I died in other ways, too, but a big part of it's like, I rotated up to try to mess with that dragon. Thresh is coming up for that. I mean, I'm gonna be losing XP to come up here. I don't have ult. He doesn't either, though. Yeah, he does. He just hit 6. Oh, God. Oh. Again. Why are we contesting that? Okay, yeah, hopefully they get him here. Okay, nice. Oh, God, please tell me she didn't die. She ult? Just ult, okay. Wait, why'd she flash? She tried to get a fancy flash root or something? I'm not gonna be able to get in range. Shouldn't have any mana. Well, I mean, they do have a better pre-16, but a lot of it's just, I've just been playing like garbage at the start of this game. Just haven't been playing well. Oh my God, why is... What?
What the hell? You're there.
Yeah, Viego's there. Everybody's here.
We get him. God.
Let's buff Viego. I mean, a lot of this is just bad play on my part early. But it's like that champion was fine. I don't know why they buffed him so much. He doesn't even have crit though. And that's what really got buffed was the crit scaling. Right now we're currently plat 4. What's up, J Bravo? So start of the season. Highest I got last season was Emerald something. Emerald 3, something like that. Highest I've ever been is Diamond. Low Diamond a few times. I think in 2014, maybe? Was the last time I was Diamond. And I've been playing since Season 1. So I'm usually... whatever's right below Diamonds. Used to be Platinum, now it's Emerald. It's usually where I peak, typically. Occasionally popping up a little bit below. Occasionally ending up or above, a little bit below sometimes, but usually it's in that kind of range. Play mostly Rakan. This is like the worst early game I've had in a long time with Rakan. I was playing some other stuff earlier, trying out Braum, Leona. Kind of mixed results. I gotta get out of there. Oh my God. Hmm. Guess lock it next. No, it's all good. No, it's yeah, it's a bad game. I mean, let's be honest, like platinum emerald, whatever. It's not. I mean, it is a little bit higher, but it's not like super elite or anything. But yeah, no, this is a bad one. Okay. Well, yeah, I was doing Lux for a little bit. If I'm gonna play some kind of AP pressure support, usually I do Lux, even though it's very iron. She has good vision, so like later you can at least kind of get vision. So that's one of the biggest things with AP supports and a lot of enchanters is you don't have good vision control. Shit, run! Oh my god. Okay. Shit, I should have blocked that probably. Die for it though? Fuck. Damn it. That was almost okay. I should have probably blocked the arrow. I think I gotta get Mercs here. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't scale as well as like a Zyra or a Brand, but she can combo with like Jhin or Caitlyn, stuff like that, fairly well. Oh my god, I just can't get anything right this time. The ward times right there. I need some of this XP. I don't want to put my one control ward on that, I don't think. Jesus. Okay, we'll just get all of the badness out this game. Game's tough. Can we do anything here? Briar's kind of coming in. Ah! Can Thresh's burn. I'm about to say, they're probably all going to be in this brush. I don't have my jump. This looks like it's going to be bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I was... Ooh. My sidestep.
Got him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we just got to give that. Maybe we can kill Camille bottom.
Yeah, I'll go down there. Let's give drag. It's only a second one.
Really? I didn't realize they had it that fast. God. Trying. Zaya's like not moving. Okay.
I mean, I'm getting kills.
Yeah. I mean, we can still win.
Crazy enough.
It's almost impossible for them to close games. We get objectives. Ash's build is kind of troll.
We just need to kill. If we can like instantly kill Vel'Koz and then get Viego.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Viego falls, they're pretty much going to go down.
Yeah, Viego.
Ash is kind of a big deal, but Viego's like the real big deal. We just don't have anyone that's okay. Finally, Set got a sort of tanky item, a Stridebreaker. Set just gets to farm bottoms. That's good, I guess. I can't fight him. I don't think they can Baron this early. They're just going to be waiting on me to...
I can't get to it. I'm out of mana. Get out.
That's alright. That's alright. That's fine. I'm good. I don't know if they got any gold off of that or not.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. We just need a hero. Birdman's flying in.
Go farm your jungle, bro.
I
Get this.
mean, we did get one of those early dragons, so they're not on Soul Point yet. They might be on Barons. They see Briar Bottom, which is just like, hey, free Baron.
That's...
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, wait up, hopefully.
Yeah, I was really, really dumb by the Briar. Guys, just pro tip, don't show in the bot lane on the map when Baron is up if you're the jungler. Because they, you know, yes, we'd have a hard time contesting them anyways in fives, but they may just not do it because they're afraid of a steal top. But if they see you bottom, like, they don't even have to think about it. It's 100% free. You want to make them think. You want to make them make mistakes. Fight us in the jungle again, randomly.
So
Okay.
I can probably take some beating.
When I say pro tip, I mean like silver tip.
Like,
Like, knowledge matters a lot. If they don't know where you are, like, that's a powerful thing. Are they all going to be in this? Yeah. There's no point.
The only thing we're gonna be able to fight for this game is probably Elder.
Yeah. I mean, we just hope that they just split up and then we can pick them off.
Like they are now?
Yeah, sort of. Damn it, he got me.
Missed.
How did he not get that tackle? I don't know. I thought that looked like okay. I mean, they kind of opened on us with the hook, but we got Viego and like 2 or 3 others. Man. Oof, that was a rough one. Well, Mal is going to wish he was here. Talk about how amazing Thresh is. That Thresh did play alright. I just made just a lot of really dumb mistakes early. I think my average deaths this season on Recon are like 4. Historically, it's like 3. That time I think I had 8. It was 3.7 this season. Oh yeah, I forgot I ended Gold 1 in, when was that? Season 2024? Split 3. Yeah, you can definitely feel the drums being a little bit more. Let me see. I forgot Zeke's is 100 gold cheaper too. It's only 2,200. I think Locket's 23. No, Locket's also 22. Okay. I thought both of those were 23. Okay, so the pipes are now 100 more than those two. Huh. Knight's Vow is 23. Let's get rid of Misfortune. Guess we had a Misfortune main on the other team. They probably banned before they even saw, or they left before they even saw it. Kha'Zix, oh no! watch him like pop off. It's like the one Kazakhs game. This is fine. You know, people still doing... The pipes just still seem really OP, even though they're 100 more gold. Maybe they're not the rush, though. Maybe they're like a second item. Because ADCs don't really start coming online, most of them, until 2 or 3 items. Still kind of a mixed bag. Does have a higher win rate. It's just situational. Gosh. Yeah, it is 300 more gold, but it's still, like, it's still a good item. I think it's still crazy. I mean, 30 attack speed, I think it's 25 gold for an attack speed. Is that right? Yeah, it's 25 gold for an attack speed. So 25 times 30 is what, 800? $750. I think it's way better than Ardent, though, because its stats are actually good. Ardent stats are trash. It's just the buff. And it automatically goes on everybody around you. You don't have to do anything cute to make it work. Like, Ardent, the biggest nerf to Ardent was when they changed Font of Life. Because Font used to be, when you hit somebody, it put a debuff on them when you CC'd them. And then when people auto-attack that person, it got a small heal that counted as a heal from you. So it put Ardent on anyone that auto-attacked that person. So you didn't have to, you know, manually put shields or heals on people to give them the Ardent buff. And then once they changed Font, well, now it's really hard to put it on a bunch of people. You know, with most champs that would want Ardent, you're putting it on 1 or 2 people. Sona is like an exception if you get close enough with her little aura to give everybody the little shield, or maybe like a Seraphine W. But it's like way more limited situations where you put it on everybody. But Pipes, it literally, you CC one person, it goes on everybody around you for 8 seconds every time you CC them. So it's always up. So that's 750 gold per person. Now, some people benefit from auto attacks more than others, right? Attack speed more than others, but everybody's going to be autoing in fights to some extent. So you're getting 5 times 750 is what, 3750 gold worth of value off that buff in a 5v5 fight. And its stats are pretty close to, I think it's pretty close to 100%, just baseline. Well, it's probably different now that it's 300 more gold. It's probably like 90%. Oh, they do it right here for you. Oh, that's not right, that math. So yeah, you get 2100 gold baseline. So yeah, it's 91% efficient without the buff ticking. You get 240 for activating the buff, which basically makes it 100%, pretty close, a little over 100%, and then each thing after that is 750. So I don't know where they're getting 3,000 from. 4 other people. It buffs you and nearby ally champions get it, so it includes you. So I guess they're not including you in this? I'm not sure. But anyways, you're basically paying 2,300 gold and you're getting something like 6,000 gold worth of value in a 5v5 fight. Even if you're only buffing up like 2 or 3 people, you're buffing up yourself and 1 other person, you're still getting 1,500 gold off of that. So it's still going to be 150% efficient. So it's just like crazy. Yeah, I know it's Jin, Butter. I saw the Cadril thing. I'm surprised Jin won a game finally. Cadril kept saying he was like 0-11. I don't know. I think you just go. I think it's just pipes every game, somewhere in your build. It's just too crazy. I mean, even the movement speed. Yeah, it's not good with Ezreal per se, but it's great on Jason. Jason loves 30% attack speed. Diego probably likes it. Nidalee support, huh?
OP. Too broken.
Yeah, the only thing with Zeke's is like, it does have better personal stats, and you get a little bit more ability haste than you do with pipes. You get 10 more ability haste on your ult, so, you know, your ult's going to be up 5 seconds faster or something. I don't know. I just feel like the slow and the damage are just so wimpy. It's like the stats are good on Zeke's, but I think Nidalee's just, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to disrespect it too much. I think it's just awful. Especially as support. They have Dark Harvest and Ignite, so I'll tell you right now, I'd rather be staring down a Nidalee than almost anything else with Caitlyn. So she can do well, but if... What do you say, Elise?
Or no, I was just say, just at least you just have to worry about trap and
Yeah.
spear.
I mean, I'd rather give them Nidalee than, you know, Lux. The usual suspects with Caitlyn. Stuff with CC. Because that's the most dangerous thing with Caitlyn and lane a lot of times is trap combos. So they land a Lux bind on you and then you get trapped, or a Morg bind on you, you get trapped. Like, and Lux poke is a lot easier to hit than Nidalee spears too. Or Zyra, or Brand, or, you know, just anything from that space. Jay Bravo probably saw that last... Are you still here, Jay Bravo? He probably saw that last game. Like, man, this dude's trash him out. Can't say I'd blame him. Oh, it's Varus top. I just noticed that too. I do kind of notice when I don't have second wind, it does sort of add up. For your first, you know, couple of backs, it does give you 100 or 200 more health, which does matter, but... But it's later on. I think if you have conditioning and unflinching, I think that lets you get Slay and still be kind of durable. Okay. Just waiting on her. Flash. Trying to be a little more disciplined here. Eh. I mean, yeah, it can. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to disrespect too much, but I'm just saying I would rather play Nidalee against Nidalee than most other mainstream supports. Because it has no CC, its skill shot is very skillful. She does have a heal that, you know, kind of an expensive heal that is an attack speed steroid later. That could be alright. Caitlyn doesn't scale particularly well with attack speed, though, compared to other ADCs. Look, I just got hit by a spear. Look at the payoff. It's like 100 health. For something that's really hard to hit. Oh, is she gonna go for, like, Helia? Or, like, that Helia build? She rushed here and just like hope that her poke just hands out a bunch of free healing later. The Senna actually seemed like pretty decent with that build, but I'm not sold on Nidalee. It's getting a little lost in the sauce, but we'll see. I just think CC is extremely valuable. And she has 0. Like, not even a slow. Oh my god, that bullshit's back up. The fuck? She doesn't get away with that, right? Okay, good. God. Bro. I mean, I guess at least they changed it to where someone dying a lot isn't like as you don't get punished as much for it. Oh my god. Fucking dragon seed. Nidalee support OP. Did she just hit somebody that stands still and is at 1% HP? She can get him. Why would you not just angle the dragon to put the dragon between you and the Nidalee? If you're going to do that. We shouldn't have even done that at all. I should have pinged it back. That's true. I mean, the Nidalee could be running up just trying to auto a lot more. It is risky to do that in front of Rakan. Like, if I land a W, you know, you're probably in trouble. If you try that. You could be eating Ezreal poke too. I don't know, it's easier said than done, but it's so much work. Like, just having to sweat up a storm just to have any kind of trade. And it's like so risky. I'm coming, I'm gonna be late. I've got ult. Nidalee's probably coming too. Dude, these grub fights. Dude, I wasn't even in the same universe. Nidalee wasn't there either. People are just getting baited so hard by these objectives. Okay, let's get that. Sweeper. What's up, Poseidon? Base stats are so weak, are they? Compared to what? Alistar? I mean, they're way stronger than most enchanters. Which I think he's closer to an enchanter than he is to, like, a full tank. I think he's got, like, 34 base armor, probably, 610, 20 health. I mean, we can look it up after this. I mean, again, what are we comparing it to? If it's Alistar, Braum, or Leona, yes, probably. Because he's extremely mobile. If it's, you know, Janna, Soraka, Karma, Lulu. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck is going on top? I'm gonna be back where he jumps back to. Nice. Bard is probably fair. Bard might be like have like 1 or 2 more armor or something. Compare him to Thresh. He's tankier than Thresh.
Take away our 0-8 Scion. Everyone else.
Dude, experimental hexplate, huh?
Actual hell.
Well, I mean, they don't have his tower yet, I guess. And he's worth like 200 gold a kill. He is down 3 levels. I mean, we're kind of farming bot. We're not farming bot as hard as top is farming top, but... We killed bot 5 times, but top's died 9 times. It's a race. No way. Rakan's got to have higher base armor, unless they buffed base armor. We'll see after that. I mean, if we're talking like 1 or 2 armor, it's like... You got to keep in mind, something that doesn't show up on the stat sheet is his passive, too. Which effectively gives him, even in the early game, like 50 extra health. That refills. And he can heal. I mean, he's a lot more durable than it would seem. Can we fight people yet? We've got Essence Reaver. I mean, they have no mana.
Diego. Diego, full of shit. Oh.
Nidalee support OP! Rakan does only have 30 armor. I mean, that is kind of low. That's true. I just don't... She's greeting? Okay. You guys low at all? No. Oh shit, I fuck. Okay, he entered for it though? Got a fat ass shutdown. I fucked my jump over that wall. It was just an elaborate bait to trade. Get the Varus to use his flash to ent under the tower. A Mumu. How much do I respect the Amumu? I guess I probably should. I'm gonna regret it if I don't. So we'll get Mercs. I mean, Rakan should have lower stats because, again, he's got the Fey Feathers passive, and he's just so mobile anyways. Okay, there's a Mumu. I don't know if we want to do this. Can we kill this dude? What's this guy doing? Okay, there goes his ult. No. Yeah, I don't know, Scion. Seems kind of bad. I guess they just get it. Okay, what? Oh, he's like a billion miles away. Okay, Varus, no ult. Yeah, we can go on, dude. I've almost got my thing back. Fuck. Who the fuck has exhaust? Varus? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sion just needs to hang out. No, I mean, I don't know. Varus so ban-worthy, it's scary. I mean, he has played in pro. Like, he's alright. Not top lane, but I think he'll be killable. Stuff that I'm really scared of or annoyed by are the things that do a lot of damage and aren't killable. He's at least killable. Requires a lot of auto attacks with that build to do anything. But yeah, he smoked the Scion early, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, yeah, Blitzcranks are better because he's a tank and he doesn't do anything. Like, he's got a hook, that's it. Like, Rakan does a lot of shit. He's got shields, he's got heals, he's extremely fast, he has very reliable CC on his ult. You got like 4 seconds to run around and just play tag with people and CC their whole team.
Get this.
Okay, yeah.
Kill them?
Yeah. Are we going, or?
We're coming. Yeah, we'll go. I'm coming.
Well, misclicked, but
Yeah.
why would you blow your ult? Like, maybe it was gonna time out. I don't know. Okay,
God,
you
he's not killing
gonna
him.
rotate on him?
Yeah, I'm
He
coming.
flash. He doesn't have flash.
Does he have ult?
No, he should. Well, it might be back, but I don't think he does. Nice, and he wasted his TP.
You should have gave me the kill. Not you.
Yeah, the Scion, yeah. I don't know why he would want to reset his bounty. People just aren't thinking strategically. It's like, bro, you're worth 75 gold. Just keep it that way. Like, he was so dead. Like, there's no way he gets out of that.
Yeah, what are we doing, bro?
I'm trying to rotate to that, but yeah, we need to get these lanes pushed out. This dragon's coming up in a minute. We don't want to give him drag. I think we're actually winning right now if they don't get soul here. I think Nidalee is just completely worthless, as per usual, and Bear's falling off. We need lanes up, though. He's coming in that way. Alright. I'm getting zoned by this Nidalee.
God. How low I am.
Scion just randomly pulls the trigger. We all get poked out early. What the fuck is... Bloodletter's Curse?
They're probably going Baron.
Man. I got ult. Oh. Okay.
He just killed him.
Oops.
I
Nice.
don't think he was expecting me to kill him.
Yeah. He was like, his animation was coming back. You killed him while he was coming back, and I pressed ult. I didn't see how low he was.
Ulted.
Yeah, I ulted where he was going to warp back to, and I had Scion sitting with me. But that works too. Okay, we just kill him.
Varus too. Be king up.
Where'd he go? He's here? Oh, he ulted me? Sure. You got it, bud.
Here, stay there. Stay here.
Okay. Varus OP. Well, I gotta catch this wave. Yeah, I would just back up off it.
He's level 12. That's funny. If I can get the move.
Nice.
Need 150 gold for death cap.
Well, this Varus is building like really weird shit that it's not great, in my opinion. I mean, it's great at killing Scion, I guess, earlier. What am I even getting here? Knight's Vow, I guess. Put it on Jason.
I got death cap now.
Nice. Yeah, the Nidalee is doing that. Well, actually, they've got Diadem, but they don't have the combo with it. Moonstone.
What I need is a zone now.
I would just go big damage. I would just kill him. I don't know what that would be.
Oh, yeah.
The crit
Shadow
item.
Flame, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely is Shadow Flame.
Okay, Varus is working bottom though. We'll probably just go kill that clown again here in a second.
Following her.
Yeah. Someone, we gotta go get Varus. I'll stay here. You just go back and deal with him. Scion's getting him. Giving me the jump.
I mean, we're all doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty much cooked as long as we don't. We can keep them off Elder.
Kill him, Moo.
Viego. You can't be losing to a Moo this late in the game, man. Alright, we get up here and get this guy, I guess. He's gonna go for this red. You right here? Yeah, no one else coming.
Oh my.
Like the most obvious play. I don't have ult for a little bit. I mean, they're kind of low. Sion's also kind of low. He does have TP.
TP for Elder.
Fuck, they got it? When the fuck did they get it? Amumu was just top. We just saw him get red. Did they solo it with Yone or something? We just made the play on Amumu top. I thought I just saw Caitlyn mid too. Like, who was it? Just Yone Varus soloed it or something? Okay, he flashed after me? No way.
Rough, man.
You killed the Varus mid ult? Bro, are you kidding me, Sion? Dude, Sniddly gets a win. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Alright, well, I guess I can do one more. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe we lost that.
Literally 0-10 top.
I mean, that's why. I mean,
But we were just starting to win. Like, all we had to do is keep him off Elder. I mean, it's just like Ezreal. I mean, he did like okay damage, okay stat line, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just Ezreal hater. It feels like if we just had another ADC that was also that fed. Okay.
my game kind of bugged out. It was weird.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did you lose LP for that game?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't look.
It still shows you in game, bro.
Oh. I mean, it shows me out of game on mine.
Let me log out of this real quick.
Yeah, just log out, log back in. Off meta
My
tech.
thing's bugged.
It was garbage. Dude, I'm not going to admit that Nidalee did anything that game. No offense, Nidalee, if you ever watch this video, but come on, man. The Varus off meta was like, okay, I guess, but I feel like anything would have beaten that Scion top. Just about. Varus was like, alright, you know. I still don't think it's that great. The Nidalee was worthless. But
I mean, I guess the Varus into Scion's pretty good because he just ults the Scion if the Scion gives it on a.
I mean, maybe it feels like if the jungler ever shows up, you just die.
Oh, yeah.
But oh, oops, wait. But he kept dying so much solo. That Varus just couldn't go up there anymore. And he was getting us fed bottom, but it's like the Ezreal's getting fed, you know?
Let me grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. How much damage did the Nidalee even do? Chuck and spears. I mean, like the spear chuck plus Caitlyn plus Varus was like pretty good poke later. But again, if it was a Lux or, you know, anything else, we were actually ahead in gold for a little bit, which is crazy. I think, or is it calling that blue? No, yeah, we were red, so we were actually ahead for a little bit. After we got cashed in some shutdowns. Yeah, I mean, the Varus did a lot of damage. Yeah, Nidalee 14k for like a 0 CC champ, I don't think is good enough. How did Viego only do 19 with his kills? I don't know.
I'm ready.
$20k healing. Jungler is the most important role. I think most people would probably say that. I think right now the most overpowered role is probably top. But jungler is probably the most important. That makes sense. Sounds a little contradictory. But I think it's like, even if a jungler is, like, you're playing well, a top laner that is just playing alright will still probably overpower because they're going to be up 2 or 3 levels. I mean, Viego, like, he did make some mistakes. It didn't feel like he was, like, hard throwing, though. It was like, I don't know. The Scion was obviously very problematic. Not only because he died a lot, but he was just, like, pulling the trigger. On some of those dragon fights, people were nowhere close. Like, it took me 5 seconds to wrap around and get to that fight, because Caitlyn had to be cut off, because we were all coming in from different angles. And it's just a lot of bad decisions everywhere. And we just didn't have an ADC that could really, like, pop off and hard carry. Ezreal did get a triple kill in a fight. I don't know. He did, like, okay damage. Ezreal was, like, one of the lesser problematic ones. It was mostly top and jungle. I mean, I made some mistakes too, but I did feel like we were going to win that one, though. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be the game where our top Varus goes 0-10.
Against the Gnosis. Leave.
Yeah, how does he function? I guess early maybe he can beat him up. Maybe, I don't know. If Lee camps him, though. It's just free kills. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a second. I don't like that.
Yeah. You just declining that?
Yeah. Udyr's also just freaking worthless. And Ezreal is not gonna be a good time. And what's up, Black Falcon? Was that... Yeah, that was... Was that the game where we tried to take an early dragon? I mean, it happens almost every game. And the enemy team just collapses and kills everybody. God, everybody's playing Viego.
Because of the
Buff.
skin, or definitely probably the buff.
Well, actually, if there was a skin release, that's probably what most people care about.
Yeah, it was like $200, $250.
Ah.
Not a problem.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, what the fuck? They took the Azir, what's going on? Oh. You got the Akali. Dude, don't. Fuck. Don't bait him into playing shit he doesn't know how to play.
Top Briar. What's this?
Against Ornn? Seems bad. We'll play it, I guess. I don't even know what the penalties for dodging are. They made them worse at Masters. Maybe.
Time side. Running out.
Okay. That's fine. Did you say it was first time Zaya?
And then someone said they were going to run it down, so I'm just figured it'd be bad.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute.
Yeah, we can just wait a second.
I'll try to get a good game then. Yeah.
Yeah, and deal with that. Yeah, some of these comments are like goofy on these patch notes. Thoughts on 16.1? Fey lights, is it too much vision? They're looking at it. Answer is probably yes. Snowballing and game length. For the most part, our metrics around snowballing have come in and they're not looking higher. Okay.
Yeah, first dodge is 5 points.
Okay. Players have reported games feel a lot faster. Who the fuck are they? Who's saying they feel faster? I looked at mine the other day. It's like my average game times. It's like 24, 22. Not right now.
Invite me real quick. I
Okay.
feel like I thought it was.
Hold on. I'm gonna kick you. And then I'm gonna invite you. There.
There we go.
45, 39, 44, 26, 47, 34. I can't even remember last season if I had a 40-minute game. 31, 23, 29, 24, 31, 28, 35, 29, 31. I mean, it feels like this is averaging out to 30 to 35, at least.
Games definitely feel longer.
I don't know what they're looking at here. Less downtime with more frequent spawns. There's way more downtime. What do you mean? Like, last season there was so much shit going on that mattered. It's like dragons, Atticon, Grubs, Rift Herald. Barons are being taken earlier. I doubt that. I mean, maybe physically because they spawn at 20 instead of 25. There are some people that are doing under 25. Baron takes are a little bit weaker than they were before. What? 50% less gold. Games don't typically end after the first push. Yeah, because the towers are impossible to kill. And the games are too long. I think they got to take plates off of the base towers. If they want to keep them on the tier 2, that's fine, but... There is less downtime at the beginning. I mean, that is true. Tower durability. Many comments talking about turret squishiness. Who the hell's saying that? Like, they're obviously not. They take way, way longer to kill. See the other things they've changed here that... Gwen and Jace, worse in the jungle. Okay, whatever. Lilia, a little bit worse. Like, they're nerfing jungle all over the place, but I feel like that's not the huge problem. Malphite's getting a few nerfs. Nunu. Sivir and Smolder getting some small nerfs. Okay, so Rakan does have a little bit lower armor, but they also have nerfed a lot of the other champs' armor too. I don't think any supports have over 40 right now. I think they nerfed Leona and Malphite. Alistar might. Okay, Alistar has exactly 40. I think Leona and Braum were hit down to... Oh no, Leona still has 43. Was it just Braum then? Yeah, Braum got nerfed down to 35. His used to be like 45 or something. It was a lot. So yeah, Rakan's are down a little bit, but again, you have to keep in mind with his passive, he effectively comes in with an extra 40 health at level 1 that regenerates. And he can heal himself pretty easily with his Q. I don't know. I think Rakan's balanced. Like, I think he's good, but he's not like too over the top. I think if you changed very much about him, he'd be over the top. What else? Bandle pipes. I mean, those do feel a little bit worse, but these games, I don't think it's come down to the items in these games. Both games have been really hard. The first game was just basically impossible, and I played really poorly in that first game. The second game feels like we definitely had a chance. Even though our top laner was down like 5k gold personally or something at some point. Fiend Hunter bolts are getting a little bit of a buff. I still think they're kind of trash on most champs. Maybe it's like a Twitch item, maybe. Hex Optics, it's underrated, maybe as a 4th item. It doesn't have attack speed, but I think a lot of champs you're probably going to want these types of champs who would want this. Be like Jen or Caitlyn or something like that. You'd probably want like either Collector, Opener, then Infinity Edge, then more Doms, and then like 4th item. Maybe you get that.
Not a problem.
You think Rakan's on the weaker side? I mean, in pro play, he's number one. I mean, you could argue in solo queue, like, he's not as strong as some other ones. His win rate's not as high in solo queue. But a lot of people are also just bad on him. So I think he's the second hardest support to play fully optimally, aside from Thresh. The only other would be like Bard or something, maybe. Some people could argue. But Bard is really just about, like, thinking. Like, you're just using your ult correctly and is rotating around. Versus Rakan is like, there is some thinking, but there's also some mechanics. The biggest thing is you got to dodge stuff. And you got to know when to get in and get out. You got to not get hit by the line skill shots or a lot of CC. Top Shyvana, huh? I'm not hovering it. Pick your bottom. Dude, come the fuck on, man. Why is everybody just picking just hot garbage tonight?
Dude, people are jumping off the roofs and they're jumping into the snow. Texas.
And where? Texas?
Forget that starts with a K that got absolutely just destroyed.
Fucking hell. Alright, I guess we'll see Rakan. Is their bottom is Vagar or what? I mean, they have weird shit too. This looks like an Iron normal game. Look at these teams.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
thank
crazy.
God. Give me a second. Boy, can we just get something somewhere in the alphabet? Like just A through D. Let's not go F or lower tier champions for the role.
That's funny.
Ivern is good. Ivern's not garbage.
No, I think Ivern's good too. I think it'd been sweet.
It's just the Xerath pick. I mean, if you're a Xerath main, I guess you can make it work, but it's like Xerath with Shyvana top.
I like Ivern because he buffs me.
Nice. Yeah, Ivern can be good. If you're good on Ivern, he is a good jungler, but like, you really want tanks. You want tanks and traditional ADCs to go with him.
For that Ivern support, dude.
Mm-hmm. Ivern is like close to being playable as support, but I don't know. He just doesn't really have a passive. I feel like he needs items too. He needs levels and he needs items so that Daisy doesn't just get deleted. Yeah, Ivern loves... I mean, he loves what most enchanters love, right? Tanks, strong front lines, and hyper carries on the back line. Because when you're shielding somebody that's got a hell of a lot of armor and magic resist, like, your shields are just way more effective. You don't want shit, like, a whole team of squishy shit that sits on the back line. I guess, like, maybe, depending on how the Shyvana builds, maybe Shyvana could dive in, I could dive in, but, you know, you'd much rather see, like, Malphite, Scion, Ornn. That Scion made Scion look kind of bad last time, though, but I still think that Scion in general is kind of OP right now.
Not a problem.
I have applied for the job. I don't know if I'm going to get the interview yet or not. They haven't given a timeline on it. They have not done other interviews yet, though, so I'm not, like, out. But yeah, it's 2 jobs at the same place. Kind of different variations. One of them is literature, which is the one that I hope that I get, that's tenure.
So we have to go against the Folly Bear.
Oh no. Specifically pre-1800 Brit Lit. That's the one that I would like. That's the class I'm teaching right now. But the other one is still, like, probably okay. It's more like journalism type of writing. Like tech writing, journalism. There's a few other things. But I could learn to like it. I haven't ever really taught that kind of stuff before. I mean, I've taught rhetoric and I've taught, like, how to give some interviews and stuff like that before. So it's like I've dabbled. It's not tenure, it's just a lectureship. I've been told by some people in the department that
I was gonna have to deal with the Rise Top.
those classes kind of suck. That they don't like teaching them, the tech writing classes, but that maybe it's just the way they're teaching it. I'm not sure. Most of the time, they just kind of let you do your thing in a lot of these classes. So, however you want to teach them, bro. God damn, can we just get a game? Like, how many dodges tonight? There've been so many, like 5 or 6 dodges. No. Oh, I don't take that $50K tuition. Trust me. At my college, the amount, at least how it used to be, it's probably even worse now. I get I think it was a 4% cut. It was like a 3, might have been less than that. A 3 or 4% cut of what students pay to take my class. That's what I actually get. And the university keeps the other 97%.
That's so bad.
Dude, I feel like that's how it is with, like, not all the trades. Most of the trade people make more than I do. Plumbers, stuff like that. But we had someone come to service my fireplace today. It took him less than an hour, and it was like $500. And, you know, he was telling me about he and his wife and this, like, good rate they just got on their, like, mobile home or whatever, right? So this dude on paper is charging $500 an hour, but he's living in a trailer with his wife. So what he's really making is probably $20 an hour or something like that, but he's charging $500, and it's like, well, who the hell else is getting the rest of that? And it's like, well, what is that, 4%? 20 on 500, something like that. And it's just whoever his company is, or insurance, or somebody's making that money, but he's not. So it's like a lot of the people that are actually, like, doing the work don't make the money. And there's not even, like, a huge supply chain, right? It's like, in my class, there's not, like, a billion middlemen and stuff. I mean, I guess there's some, like, there's administrators and stuff, but it's like, if you're a clerk at McDonald's, you know, it's probably, you might actually make a higher percentage of the amount of food that you sell. How much do you get per hour? But it probably is something like 5% labor. It's basically the labor cost. It's probably like 5%. So I guess it's that way in a lot of industries, but I don't know. But a lot of them don't require you to have, you know, master's or a PhD to get that kind of cut. Massive 200-person lecture classes. No way. Oh, and that, I mean, I was just thinking, what's the average for, like, a 20-person class? Yeah, if it's, like, a 200 lecture. You can't even really do that for English. I mean, I guess you'd have to give tests. I have a 31-person class right now. I think at my Ohio University, when I taught a literature class, it was, like, closer to 40 people. 35 or 40. Which is kind of dumb, but they just don't want to offer that many of those classes. I don't know why they think it's okay to have a 40-person, like, because you're supposed to have discussions and shit in these classes. This isn't like a math class where you just, like, there's someone just up there talking the whole time, and then you just take a math test, right? Like, they expect you to actually talk and, like, have a conversation, have people talk about literature, and, you know, stuff like that, and turn in a bunch of essays that you have to, you know, read, that you can't run through a Scantron. No, I don't get paid per student. It's only, there's like a minimum. Yeah, it's like if you have a very small class, they will prorate you down so that you don't get paid the full rate. But basically, it's like over 10 students or something like that, then you're getting the full amount no matter what. Now, usually they have the sections capped, depending on the type of class it is. So a typical composition class is capped at 20, and then the literature class is capped at 30. And then you can add people over that if you want to, but you don't have to. My percentage of getting the job, I don't know. I would like to think, like, I just don't know because I haven't got any feedback yet on anything, any part of the process. 50-50? I don't really know what they're prioritizing. Like, I feel like I'm chill with the people there. Like, they like me. I think they think I'm a good teacher, but, you know, in the last month or so, there's been several people I thought I was cool with that I overestimated that. When I was trying to get those recommendations, it was a lot harder than I expected it would be. Which I don't think... One person was like straight up, you know... The person from Ohio was like straight up like, I think you're terrible, I won't give you a rec, basically. But the other people, it could have just been, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. And I thought we were cool.
We know who it is.
We'll go take him down. We'll go slash some tires.
More than just tires.
But no, it was, I don't know. I was shocked by that. And the other people, I think it was, they just, I mean, who knows? I think it's just more laziness than anything else. They're like, well, it was the holiday season. And like, I don't really want to do that. Which is still kind of whatever. I did end up getting a rec, so it's not like a massive deal, but I don't think. Hopefully my application wasn't too late. I don't believe it was. They never put a deadline on it. And I think it was like beginning of the new year, like January 5th or something, before classes started. And what they had told me before was just like get it in before classes start, and we'll start looking at them. So I don't know, we'll see. Of getting either job, I would hope I would have more than a 50% chance. But of getting the literature one, maybe 50-50. It just depends on what they're looking for. Because I'm just like a different kind of candidate in a few like ways. Like, I don't have a PhD, which is probably the biggest strike, but they don't specifically require a PhD, and the stuff you're doing at this university is not really PhD type stuff, right? Like, you're not expected to publish articles. I don't teach graduate classes. So it's like, it's nice. It's like, it's an extra credential. It looks good. This is also not like a university that's seeking to be like a really highly ranked, you know, national university. This is probably not happening with kind of the students they take in and just all the other grants and stuff. It's just a small private college, just kind of does their thing. So, you know, the PhDs are not really doing a lot. A PhD is indicative of like, okay, this person is like smarter, can do more stuff, can work harder. But I've got like partially a part of a PhD, you know? So I didn't write the dissertation, which is the super specific knowledge, which you don't need. But I did get admitted, I passed a lot more coursework, and I did pass the comprehensive exams. So I've got the general knowledge. So I think that puts me ahead of just a typical master's student, because I've got some PhD experience and success with the general knowledge, which is what you would really need for this class, or for teaching at this university. So that's just kind of weird. It's like, I don't officially have a PhD, but I kind of have what you would want out of a PhD, other than the sheet of paper, as far as like, if you're a hiring committee. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Are they coming? Yeah. So that's kind of iffy, right? If there's someone else that comes in that has a PhD. Also, my time period was not this time period. So I taught, or most of my research was 1800s. Most of what's going on here would be earlier than 1800s. Like Renaissance, medieval, and Restoration. But I did take a lot of classes in that, and I have taught this type of class before, once in the past, and I'm teaching it right now. So they already selected me before this job opportunity even came around to teach this. As a non-permanent person, right? Which is unusual. God damn it, are we doing this Baron bait, or this dragon bait shit? Dude, I can't, like... I don't even do any damage to it. Like, there's barely a point in me coming over. But I think the biggest strength is that I've got a shitload of teaching experience, right? Like, I've got 15 years of teaching experience, really high ratings, and that's really the biggest deal, is teaching at this university. That's what they value the most, is good undergraduate teaching. I've got that. I've served on a bunch of committees before, curriculum design committees. I've been an academic advisor. Like, I've done all of these, like, nuts and bolts things that, that they would want with this position. And they know me, right? Like, they've worked with me. They know I'm not an asshole, hopefully. You know, I'm coachable. They want me to change something. They give me advice. I can do it. Not too cool to be coached. Very self-sufficient. You just leave me alone. Tell me to do my thing. I'll do it. You don't have to hold my hand. I'm not going to leave. God, we're just getting straight run down. So yeah, it just depends on what they want. And I obviously don't know the other candidates that they're getting, but I suspect the people that I would be most afraid of would be, it's going to be, again, like a younger, recent PhD student in like medieval or Renaissance, probably. That's articulate, right? Where they're like, okay, this person's pretty cool. They know what they're talking about with the literature, but they're 30. They've only been teaching for 5 years.
Oh, he had flash too.
How are they gonna... Because a big thing, too, at this school is there's not a lot of those literature classes that are offered. So most of the time you're teaching freshman comp, right? Or just like other basic stuff. And some people get annoyed. Like, they just want to teach lit. And I've heard of this, you know, with some other teachers at different places where, you know, they were hired for one thing, creative writing, lit, whatever, and then they get stuck teaching a bunch of comp, and they get frustrated and annoyed, and they potentially, you know, could leave and go get another job. Or they just don't like the area. You know, they're like, there's too much camo and MAGA hats around here for someone from California or something, right? Like, maybe that I've had that happen too. This person that, I don't know if that was exactly her thing, but I suspect it probably was. This person who had did like a teaching review of me, because you're supposed to do that like almost every year at my previous university. You know, came in, she did like Latina studies or something in English, and I think she had like a shaved head or really short hair and was like a Latina, like lesbian woman. And then she got tenure at that university, but then after a year she left. She went somewhere else because she's like, hey, this isn't California anymore. Like, this isn't really my vibe. And I just left. So that's another thing. Like, I'm not going to leave. Like, if I get this, I'm staying. Alright, nice. So I don't know. I think I can make a pretty good case why they should hire me. But, you know, the fact that I don't have the PhD is probably the biggest strike for that one. But hopefully they would give me one or the other. I think they have an internal candidate, someone else that works there. Now, she's also just has a master's. She's been there for a couple years longer than me, and she's really friendly. I think she's a good teacher. So, I don't know. I don't think she does that time period either, though. So, I mean, if they're looking at loyalty or whatever, who's been there the longest? Who do we, like, enjoy hanging out with? Who have we been to the most lunches or dinners or just, you know, break room conversations with? She'd probably win. So it's like I don't really have the best angle on the scholarly angle. I don't have the best angle on the insider thing. This other girl probably does. But if it's somewhere in between, where if you want someone who's like has probably more experience than the other internal candidate, teaching literature, just teaching in general. I think I'm like over a decade older than she is. You're gonna go with me, but you probably know her a little bit better. So I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, she is really cool. I would like it if we both got a position. I would like the tenure, and then she can have the journalism position. She, I think, has more experience with journalism. I think she's actually done some journalism and stuff before, so she's probably honestly more qualified than I am for that one, but
Wayne's coming down.
okay. So it's kind of complicated. It just depends on what people want. I think it would be. I think I'll probably interview pretty well. If I get an interview, which I think it would be pretty troll not to give me an interview since I'm literally here. Like, you don't have to fly me in or anything. So hopefully they at least give me an interview. I don't know how many they're going to interview. Probably top 5. I would take tenure at any college that's like within an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Feels like pretty good position. I haven't taught at a lot of these other places, but yeah. I mean, the large public institution, I wanted to stay there forever, but then they cut me. I mean, if they offer, they cannot offer me tenure there, though. Because that, you have to have a PhD, 100%, to teach at that place, because you'd have to teach graduate students. I was just going to be a part-time lecturer, but if they were still going to just keep giving me 4 classes, I was totally cool with that. I really like the people, I like the program. I mean, this place is cool, too, in different ways. There is another, like, community college that's offering some tenure stuff, and I'll have to see how much that pays. My wife really wants me to apply to that in case I don't get the current one. Which, yeah, I mean, I guess I would take it if it's that or nothing. It's basically, you know, it'd be even more like high school 2.0, but I'm cool with that. This dude's doing the lethality Varus. That's gonna be interesting trying to kill Mundo. I mean, I guess Jax, maybe.
Tickle effect.
Yeah. If I could just magically wave my hand to get a tenure job anywhere. Well, I couldn't get it at the big school. Obviously, the big school, I'm thinking about it. I just don't know what all that would entail. I might actually still pick the current school I'm at, because I think at the other one, like, they are a lot tougher about the tenure. Like, you have to actually publish shit. You have to get shit published or you're fired, basically. It would be fun to teach graduate students, but like this place, you're not expected to publish anything. So I think I would have a much more reasonable chance of like keeping it here. So probably this place, honestly. Like, I know the department. Again, they're cool. Yeah, I just didn't think it was worth to use my ult there. It is. You're unfireable for standard reasons, usually, but there are different levels to tenure. So you've got assistant professor. They call it tenure track. And you sign a contract, and you have to meet certain criteria. You're not supposed to be able to get fired for saying politically unpopular things. Although, as we've seen at the big university, well, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was a big deal locally at the most recent university, or the Charlie Kirk thing. There was I think she was tenure. I think she was an assistant professor. She said something that she shouldn't have said on social media about the situation, and it was in poor taste. I don't think it was a good thing to say, and I don't agree with it. But she was, you know, they're trying to fire her for that, and it's like the whole thing about tenure is you know, a big thing is you're supposed to be able to say politically unpopular things. However, I think that's intended to be in like an educational context, right? Like you're teaching history in creative ways, or you're teaching, you know, stuff like that. You're kind of pushing the boundary on stuff, not just say whatever you want, you know. Oh, he did get one more kill. But that's even being stressed. Aside from like the Charlie Kirk thing, well, it's a little bit different. Like, there's been a big push at the public university to basically you have to let students argue almost anything they want, which I tend to err on that side. I let people make their own arguments about stuff. But they've also been pressing, like, you can't push too much of a, you know, quote-unquote liberal agenda about things either. Like, you have to try to be somewhat fair and balanced in how you're looking at stuff. Can't try to make, you know, your white students feel bad for being white, you know, that type of stuff. But anyway, so you get assistant professor. What am I getting? Guess we got to get mercs. You get assistant professor, and then you basically have 3 years to publish the equivalent of a book. If you don't, you're fired. And then after that, you get associate professor. And once you're an associate professor, I'm not really sure. You've got like 7 years to do a bunch of stuff. I think once you hit associate, you're probably not getting fired. You're definitely not automatically going to get to full professor, though. So there's basically 3 ranks. And full professor is pretty mythical. Like, you've got to be like a super badass to get full professor. Like, you've published a lot of shit. You're a big deal in your field to get full professor. And every time you rank up, you teach less and you research more. So usually full professors will teach like... What the fuck's even going on here?
Bring in the boys.
God. The fuck even just stunned me? It's Braum? Jeez. That's crazy. Kirk was at your school. So that's how it works in most R1s, what they call it. Places that have graduate programs. Research 1 places. But at smaller schools like mine, I don't know how you rank up, honestly, but you're at least not going to get fired if you have tenure. As long as, I mean, there might be some stipulations, like you have to actually teach certain classes. You can't just, like, not teach. But there might be, like, you have to do so much service. I don't know if we get him still. He's going to get his little bullshit there.
Is he ulted? Here.
Oh my god. Didn't we have a Mundo the other day? It was just horrible. It's like, how do you fuck that up? Yeah, I don't know about the masters, but no PhDs, how they feel. And those are kind of like in between. Darius, you should be good against that shit. Well, the lethality Varus against Mundo is telling people who's clueless or not. I mean, just mute it. Yeah, I think tenure first came about, you know, around like Vietnam and stuff like that, right? Like where you could critique the US, you could critique the Vietnam War, you know, shit like that and not get fired. That was why it first came around. People felt like they could be honest and actually say stuff. But now it's like, it kind of doesn't exist. Like, it might still save you if you cuss out a student in class, or if you date a student or hook up with a student. I don't even know if it would save you there. It's got, like, some stuff, you know, but saying, like, politically hot stuff, it's not going to protect you from those things. Maybe failing a drug test or something. But I mean, the main thing is that you're just even going to have a job. Oh, God.
Trevor Swain's at.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's Mundo. Yeah.
Unkillable Mundo.
But yeah, the big thing, you just wouldn't be cut without cause, without significant cause. Versus almost anything else, they're just, you know, cutting everything in every department. Any humanity, it's just about anything they can cut, they're trying to cut it these days. Even though, again, at the big school I was at, like, this is the highest enrollment they've ever had. Like, literally ever. And they're cutting the cheapest people. Right? The adjuncts. I mean, they're kind of throwing. Okay, if we can just hold on for like 3 minutes and that dude doesn't come back, we might get loss mitigated. I mean, I agree. The politically biased stuff, to an extent. I'm just saying it doesn't save you from a lot of that stuff. I always try to be, you know, open-minded, open-ended with things. I mean, there are, I don't know. Like, I think you do have to be able to kind of push back a little bit on some students, but I think, you know, letting them write about it if it's within the grounds of the class just depends, right? If there's someone in your like history class that's arguing Hitler's amazing or something, like, you know, you gotta figure out something with that. Or if you're in your physics class and they're trying to cite something from like Leviticus to justify black holes or something, I don't know. Like, there, you know, there's some extreme cases where it's just like, I don't know if that's accurate, man. But just letting people explore and ask questions about stuff, even if it's stuff that you really disagree with, I think that's like a hallmark of higher education. So it doesn't mean everybody's right about everything all the time, right? Because when you get out, you know, in the real world, there are some, like, some answers are better than others to certain things. But, again, it's to encourage questioning and learning. And I guess we just gotta go. Shit, I fucking missed everybody on that.
Day at the office.
A little rough day in the office, but it's all good. It happens.
Yeah, only lost 8 LP.
Oh yeah? I guess because dude AFK'd for a little bit or something. I don't know. I'm at 0 LP right now, so didn't affect me, fortunately. But yeah, I guess, I mean, dude wasn't even AFK for that long. He was AFK for like a minute or something. But, oh yeah, feedback, a penalty to Marlboro. Yeah, that's the dude that AFK'd. Damn, it gets you quick. Don't fuck around. Do not leave the game. Even for a second.
That was like less than like a minute.
Yeah. Good. Clap them. I mean, I feel kind of bad if someone DCs for like 30 seconds or something, then comes back in the game. You know, that's going to hit them, but...
Yeah, I got hit, but it's fine.
It happens. I think they're flagging people faster for it, but then the penalties might be a little bit lower than they were in the past because they know people are gonna, you know, DCs just happen sometimes. But all right, well, I got to get out of here. I got to finish grading some of this stuff, prepping for class. But I should be back on tomorrow if you're on.
Sounds good, man. I'll catch you.
All right, man. Have a good one. See ya.
See you.
All right, that's it for me. Good conversation with you guys. As always, thanks for coming out. Black Falcon, Visigoth, Butter, everybody else. I did do a support tier list video, so hopefully I can release that tomorrow. I recorded it, and then I just forgot to release it today. I think I took a nap or something and forgot when I woke up. Maybe I can get back, if we get some snow days, maybe I can get back and do some Total War. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm still waiting to hear on the job. I don't know how it's going to go. Like I said, I would like to think I have at least a 50-50 shot from stuff. It seemed, again, like they kind of like me. They were encouraging me to apply for it there. But, I just don't know. And it's like, there's so many different directions they could go with the kind of person they want to hire that it's hard for me to gauge, like, how I measure up to that. Because by some metrics, I'm really strong. Right? If you're looking for, again, teaching experience, attitude, willingness to serve multiple roles, that's another big thing at this school, is it's such a small school that you have to serve multiple roles. So you're teaching classes, a bunch of different classes. You got your freshman comp, different literature classes, and then sometimes less glamorous classes like first year studies. You got to do those. And then you might be an academic advisor to some students. You might have to serve on some different committees. So you got to like have a whole bunch of different roles and do things that, you know, like bigger, more prestigious institutions might delegate that to other people, right? Where you wouldn't have to do some of that grunt work or whatever as they see it. I think it'd be fun. I would like teaching a first year studies class or being an academic advisor, but some people wouldn't like that. But the fact that I'm willing to take on and do all that stuff and that I have served in those roles, it's kind of like, do you want the sort of older guy that's set, that's really chill, that has a good teaching background, or do you kind of want the young gun who has probably more like expertise on the specific subject matter, whether it's Renaissance or medieval, but a lot less experience with teaching overall, administration and stuff like that. But I'm also like a go-getter, you know, like I'm not an idiot. I can learn the stuff. I'm teaching the class right now. Now, I don't know the, 20 biggest scholars on Shakespeare, but I can read the plays and, host a 100-level class conversation about it that the students are going to like and find enjoyable and useful. So, I'm going to be lacking probably on the deeper level scholarship, especially because I've been out of academia for like 10 years now. I haven't had a grad class in 10 or 11 years. So I'm not going to be up to date on the most recent like cutting edge scholarship on this stuff, but the stuff's like hundreds and hundreds of years old, right? Unless you're like, again, trying to go to grad school specifically for this area, like Shakespeare or something, then... But even in those cases, like, I can direct people, I can find good research, I can find out who the best scholars are of Shakespeare and advise students on that. If someone in my class is like, hey, I really want to be a Shakespeare scholar, I want to go to graduate school for Shakespeare, I say, okay, cool, let's find some scholars and help you get it, right? So, I would pick me. If I was in their department, I would pick me. But, again, I just don't know what their priorities are, what they're looking for. If you get a Harvard person that comes in as like this smooth talking 30-year-old person that seems like they're a genius, and they also seem like they'd be really good around students, it's like, all right, but I would like to think I have at least a 50% shot. I hope they at least give me an interview. I think it would be pretty troll, like I said earlier, if you don't give me an interview, because I'm already there. Just as a courtesy. Even if it's like, I don't think we're going to go with him, but let's just give him an interview and hear him out, right? I think that would be fair. And if they don't pick me, it's like, all right, I get it. But hopefully I get at least one of the jobs. But we'll see. Anyways, but that's it. Thank you very much. Like I said, I got to finish up some stuff, get ready for class tomorrow. But I should be back tomorrow night, hopefully, whenever Jason gets off around, 11:30, something like that. But other than that, have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time.